Thanks, Mike. serves. The two sides line up today. So for the home side, the Bulleen Lions in goals, their captain is number 25, Emily Shields. For FV Academy, the visiting team today in the teal, they line up as follows. Number 1, Charlotte Hay-Horrison. Number 2, Annabelle Yates. Number 4, Amelia Tartaglia. Number 5, Jade Tam. Number 6, Ava Goodsmith. Number 7, Eva Kokrodis. Number 8, Chelsea Biggs. Number 12, Alice Frankow. Number 13, Anika Doverson. Number 14, Fiorina Iaria. Number 19, Clancy Westaway on the bench for FV Academy today then. That leaves number 9, Cleo Angel. Number 10, Kaya Jugovic. Number 16, Emma Hamilton. Number 20, Kira Saris. Number 24, Heidi Dalton. And number 14, Christina Singh-Galidis. So Bulleen and FV Academy both finishing up their huddles, both ready for this one. A big game again for different reasons for both sides. Nella Butchers, number 7 there for Bulleen, will enjoy this occasion against her former side, her former teammates. She's scored 2 goals already for Bulleen. She'll be hoping to add a third or more today. So the referee gets us underway. It's the home side Bulleen who have kickoff. They'll be going from right to left on your screen. FV emerging in that lovely teal kit, going from left to right. And they'll be the team tasked with taking the ball out of possession early. It's Annabelle Yates at right back, playing it central. Interesting to see the way that the FV Academy approach this game. Of course, the young side goes without saying, against a vastly more experienced Bulleen team, who've shown they can be vulnerable this season. Buttress, battle early, looking to get involved. Cagnina back to Kozamara, who will play back to her keeper and captain Shields. Perfect playing conditions for football today as well. Temperature sitting in the high teens. Sunny day. Nowhere you'd rather be. Bulleen looking to play that ball quickly. Rosie Roger, the player, getting involved. Instead, the Academy able to get in. Ball played ahead. It'll fall back to Goodsmith. Goodsmith Not able to get the shot off the way she would have liked. Good touch from Roger. Trying to thread the needle. Cut out by Tartaglia. Very even start to this game. Both sides, of course, will be looking to capitalise in transition as the game goes on. Goodsmith out wide to Yates. Annabelle Yates looking for that option to bring the ball in. Goodsmith. Tartaglia. Really working Bulleen down this right-hand side. Missed away his ball forward for Iaria. Has to be cut out at the front post by Cosmara. So out for the first corner of this afternoon's game. The Academy have started very, very well here, very lively. Looking to push Bulleen back. Of course, with these young players, it's as much about developing a distinct style of football and developing them as individuals as it is getting the result. But very often playing this way can get the results, as they're seeing their results improve throughout the season. That corner knocked away by Kane. We're looking to switch play quickly. Get an attack going. And nice Yosefsky. We know her pace down that left flank for Bulleen. She will be dangerous as this game goes on. Buttress wins out. It's Tartaglia, but Annabelle Yates able to come back and recover. Now ball played forward, Iaria, side flag, denies the opportunity to get there ahead of Emily Shields, who was out smartly in any case. Academy just winning that midfield battle in the early stages, which isn't something that you normally expect from the younger team. So very noticeable is Bulleen happy to sit back in that 4-4-2 out of possession and let the Academy come at them. They're waiting for that mistake, for that turnover to pounce. There's a nice ball through. Shields will get there first, but again, over Kokotis that time on the left-hand side, the player who was alert to the ball through. Good switch of play here for the visitors. Moving forward is Chelsea Biggs. Biggs goes from distance. Biggs off the crossbar. Saw Shields off her line. Went for the spectacular. That was almost one of the goals of the season. Fantastic effort there. very often those shots from that kind of range, maybe ambitious, maybe audacious, but it was the right option on that occasion. Bulleen were dropping off, giving her the space to work with. She saw the opportunity and she took it. And came very, very close, the closest that either team has come so far. Here's Saleh, the Bulleen player, applying the pressure here. And Horrison having to get rid of the ball into midfield, but it's FV Academy who come away with it yet again. West away. And that ball that time wasn't getting past Catherine Renahan. Clever from Buttress. Danny Buttress now off and running on this left-hand side. Buttress cutting back onto her right. Danny Buttress hits it wide. A fantastic run from the youngster. A good-looking strike as well. Just couldn't quite regain her balance to get that shot on target. And that is a glimpse of what she can do for her new side this season. Two goals already this season. Equal top scorer in the NPL for Bulleen so far. I imagine there's plenty more to come as the season goes on. West away, getting there ahead of Kane. Central. Doveston. And then looks to set Kokotis off. Seen out of play comfortably in the end by Maddie Rakic. On the attack, heavy touch means that it's able to be cleared. A Bulleen player down in back play. Shouts from the crowd to take it out as a result. And this is not looking great. It's clutching at the ankle. As the players gather in their huddles. 10 minutes gone in this game, still scoreless. The two best opportunities coming, one for either side. Chelsea Biggs hitting the crossbar after a run from midfield and a shot from distance. And then Danella Buttress for Bulleen, coming very close after a solo run. Good to see Taylor Golden back on her feet for Bulleen, the American. 2 goals so far this season as well. Hopefully that is nothing too serious. And she's okay to continue. In the meantime though, temporarily down to 10 for Bulleen, so the Academy will have that extra player until Golden is able to get back on the pitch or until she is replaced. Let's see what they're able to produce here. Ball central. It's gone over the top of everyone, headed away, and Kane took a big swing as she tried to clear it. Wasn't able to do so in the end, comfortably played back to Shields. Well, Golden back on the pitch, that's good to see. I'm hoping to get a little bit more involved in this game. Hasn't had too many touches so far. It's probably a result of the Academy just controlling things at present. And certainly wouldn't have gone into this game favourites. They're playing like it at the moment. And still that constant concern whenever Bulleen pick up the ball in an area like that. What can Buttress do here? Danny Buttress off and running around Yates again. Buttress looking for options in the middle, or will she try herself? Buttress! Good save by Horrison. Well, on that occasion, there were options in the middle. She opted for the shot on her left. Ray Horrison had her well covered. Playing with fire a little bit here, Bulleen. Heavy touch almost their undoing. And the Academy do win the ball back high. Goodsmith out wide. Nice turn by Doveston. The ball taken away, and Bulleen will regain possession via the throw. Picked up by Iaria. Fiorani Iaria. To her teammate Doveston, and again Doveston's pass just picked off. You can see the idea. Bulleen alert to it. Nina, immediate ball forward, looking for Buttress. And she's quick, Danella Buttress, but not that quick. Kane up to Golden. It was a good first touch. Bulleen still trying to maneuver the ball forward with Golden. Applied treatment earlier, and she's gotten up very gingerly to her feet. Watch this space. In the meantime, the Academy continuing to move forward themselves. The Aria looking to chase that down. Emily Shields is there. As much as Bulleen have been threatening in transition, as soon as they themselves have a period of possession and they lose the ball in a dangerous area, the Academy are just as likely to open them up in the other direction. Fascinating little game so far. It's always a bit of a cliche to say this, but the first goal could really change the game, especially if the game continues for a long period of time scoreless. You can imagine that the way that the teams approach the game will change compared to if there's a goal either way anytime soon. Iaria picking up the ball, looking to play it through. There's Frankau chasing it down to the last. And see now for a goal kick in the end. Well, unfortunately, Taylor Golden not able to shake off that knock. Her game is over prematurely. Mary Brown will be the player coming on to replace her. So the American Golden, after going down earlier with what looked to be an ankle injury, she tried to play on. And her coach making the decision that it would be better to make the substitution early. That's a big miss for Bulleen, and in the meantime, Iaria getting very close to getting on the end of that ball that flashed across the face of goal. It's been a constant threat today. Fiorina Iaria, been very highly rated for a long time, the youngster. You have to think that the women's opportunity isn't too far away as well. Sarah Kane for Bulleen. A bit of a 2v1. Used her strength well to play the ball back to a teammate. And then they come again. Big gap in midfield from both sides. The Academy who picked the ball up there. Iaria, good first touch. Good second and third as well. Iaria goes herself. Shields is there well behind the ball to claim. Seems at the moment in and out of possession if the Academy have more numbers in midfield. On that occasion, a foul was committed and they weren't able to get the ball up. Rosie Roger, the player, going to ground for Bulleen, but if that wasn't a foul, which they have won the ball there on a number of occasions, they just seem to be able to spring that attack quicker at the moment, Academy. Bulleen from the set piece. Ball forward, headed on by Saleh. Buttress almost getting there. Offside flag would have denied her in any case. That was a good header on from Mia Saleh. That's probably the area you would expect Bulleen to dominate, in particular in this game, is aerially. I expect most teams to do that against the Academy, to be fair. They haven't really had the opportunity to take the aerial route just yet. No corners. It'll be fascinating to see play out as the game goes on. Doveston making a nuisance of herself. And Bulleen almost getting themselves into an awful lot of trouble. Whether or not it's a conscious plan or not, they really are focusing on this left-hand side at the moment. Bulleen, the home side, they're just looking to hit Buttress. You can understand why. A little bit of a heavy touch from Tartaglia, almost her undoing. High press from Bulleen. Ray Morrison able to take her time and reset. And Bulleen do really seem to be going down their left-hand side, seem to be favouring it. Whether or not that was a pre-identified game plan or whether that's just the way that the game's panned out so far. Kane intercepts. This is where Bulleen can be very dangerous. The overlapping run. Musevski trying to poke it through. No one there though for Bulleen. Ambitious ball forward. It's come out to Buttress, who once again beats her player. Buttress cutting inside, brought to ground, wins a foul. Annabelle Yates, on the evidence of his first 23 and a half minutes, might well be having nightmares about Danella Buttress tonight, because she is really having fun with her former teammate out there. Here's the free kick in. Dealt with it the first time and the second. And that time, Ava Goodsmith, the player who clears. Bulleen still trying to make something happen. Yusevski was the player who got the final touch, but can only take it out of play. High ball delivered in. Buttress was lurking. Yates won the header. Kane back in for Buttress. Danella Buttress assessing her options on the edge of the area. Oh, Yates. She won that duel. Buttress committing the foul as she tried to win the ball back. Well, if it was 3-0 to Buttress before, I think it's just become 3-1. It was good defending from Yates on that occasion. Possibly could have drawn a card as well, but it wasn't to be. Here's Buttress again. Lovely ball through from Sarah Kane towards the back post. Ray Horrison there to cut out the on-rushing Yosefsky, who was arriving. That cross just a little bit too close to the keeper. And Tam attempting the long diagonal that time. A bit too close to Shields. Bulleen almost getting themselves into trouble again. It's been Anika Doveston, the player who's been tasked with being at the head of that press for the academy today. Rosie Roger eventually winning the foul that she was after. As Clancy Westaway, the guilty player on that occasion. Roger not happy with the attention she was receiving. The nature of being a player like Rosie Roger, she's a little bit smaller, but technical skills. A little bit like Alex Chidiak, who would have just finished her game up the road. That kind of ilk. Butchers thought she was off and away again. The offside flag that time. Once again denying the opportunity for her to put another ball in or have another chance. Beginning to see a little bit more of Jade Tam on the ball. Centre back today for FV Academy. He's very good on it. Set piece taker as well. Here's Westaway. Ball in behind Iaria. Cutting inside Iaria. Good save, Shields. Opportunity not over. Buttress there to cut out that ball from Yates. Now it'll be Bulleen who are off and running. Saleh. Nia Saleh. That ball forward though was very clearly offside. Was Mary Brown. Good awareness from the FV Academy defenders to make sure that they stayed high. One fantastic opportunity for FV Academy. Almost turning into a chance for Bulleen. That is a little bit how this game has gone so far as we approach 30 minutes of action gone. Still scoreless at David Barrow Stadium at the Veneto Club. Both sides have had opportunities and started off with FV Academy really controlling the ball, controlling possession as time's gone on. Bulleen have certainly gotten more of a grasp on the game and probably just about look more likely, but really that first goal is anyone's at the moment. Appeals for a push. Advantage played. Westaway trying to play it to its teammate, and well, in the end they didn't get their advantage. It was cut out well by Bulleen. And now it's the Lions who are looking to counter, but they're smart too, that FV Academy. Now they themselves in transition quickly. Ball in behind for Iaria. Iaria, the deflection just wide of the post. FV Academy showing all of their skills at the moment. And Bulleen defense stuck a boot in. Just skewed it wide. That could have gone anywhere. Emily Shields very, very grateful that it went wide of the post. And the first corner that FV Academy had was cleared quite easily. The second didn't challenge anyone in play. So a goal kick for Bulleen. Chance to take stock. Sarah Kane looking to thread the needle, couldn't do so. Now the ball goes back the other way. Doveston almost finding a teammate, couldn't quite do so. Cagnina at the line again, searching for Buttress. She really is their outlet in transition, Bulleen. Sarah Kane looking to find Brown, couldn't do so, and then Nia Saleh wasn't able to win the ball back. So once again, NPLWVIC Academy who have the ball on the charge and who win the free kick as well. A free kick in an advantageous position here. I wonder who the tall targets are for the Academy. Dan is being urged to go forward. Ball in, straight at the keeper. Shields takes it in her grasp. Highly experienced, of course. Here's Emily Shields. Roger. Across to Kane. Out to Buttress. Danella Buttress cutting inside, goes to ground. And a free kick is the ruling just outside the penalty area. Danella Buttress has been incredibly challenging to deal with so far in this game. And she proves so yet again there. Only inches away from a penalty. It's still a very, very good opportunity for Bulleen. It'll be Buttress who'll take. You'd have to think she'll shoot herself from here. Ray Horrison setting her wall. Not happy with her teammates as well. Ray Horrison. Here's Buttress. Danella Buttress skies it. Well, she did all the hard work to win the free kick. On that occasion, not able to hit the target. Even despite the walled woes of Charlotte Ray Horrison. Anyone who's ever played goalkeeper can relate to that. Appeals for a foul throw. They are rarely called at this level, but I'll tell you what, it wasn't far away. Either way, if the Academy win the ball back, Iaria looking for that overlapping run of Chelsea Biggs, who of course came so close earlier in the game from that long-range effort that clattered the crossbar. Yusevsky. Nice Yusevsky, ball in, Buttress. Header just wide. Well, in a flash, it was Bulleen who turned defense into attack once again. The pace of Yusevsky, the industry and speed of Buttress. Buttress not able to hit the target once again. Picked up by Frank out. In a battle with Roger. The Academy's throw on that far side. Good touch from Sarah Kane. Cagnina. Cutting inside. Into Kane. Mary Brown, the substitute, just not able to get there in time. Good work to play the ball forward. Iaria in space for Irina Iaria. Play it out wide. Cutting back in and well defended in the end by Bulleen. Now this run, this pace of Yosefsky. Aeneas Yosefsky looks to play it into Buttress. Ray Horrison making a vital intervention in goal. Well, Aeneas Yosefsky at full flight. He is a sight to behold in this competition. Now, once again, that final ball just not quite coming off for Bulleen at the moment. Buttress. Still Buttress. Cutting inside, 3 or 4 defenders ahead of her now. Going to ground, Saleh will pick it up. That's great work again from Doveston, who's been really good in that role of just putting pressure on Bulleen players on the ball, being the highest point of the Academy's attack. Biggs trying to take a touch around Roger. Roger does well to win it back. Well worked by Bulleen. Options in the middle. Driving into the penalty area. Saleh's there. Saleh picks it up. Can't find a shooting angle. And saved away at the front post by Ray Horrison. And Bulleen are building into this game. They're building something here. I really want to make sure that they can build towards putting a ball into the back of the net before the half. So Saleh, the player standing over the ball for the corner. Ball played in and making his way back out immediately. So wasted corner for Bulleen there. And that run from the back, of course, was Matty Rakic. Again, something they probably will look to do more of in the second half. Those overlapping runs, use more of their players, That's dangerous, bobbling around. Trey Horrison actually did quite well to get rid of that ball there. Now again, it's FV Academy on the ball, looking to make things happen, perhaps down this left-hand side. Westaway plays it out there. Now cross to Goodsmith, but cut out by Bulleen. We have numbers forward again. Buttress trying to cut inside. Biggs does really well to not let Buttress pass. Heavy touch from Buttress. Doesn't allow her to get through that time, but now it's Roger making things happen in midfield. The time ticks down in the first half. And there'll be time for one last opportunity here for Bulleen. Yosefsky, good turn, but equally fantastic challenge from Eva Kokodas there. And she knew that if Yosefsky took the opportunity to get past there, she would be very difficult to stop. A fantastic challenge from Kokodas. And the throw-in has resulted in Ray Horrison picking the ball up, so 30 seconds to go of regulation time in this first half. FV Academy in no great rush. So just 1 minute of additional time in this first half. Definitely time for another opportunity. Academy will be hoping it goes their way. They're the team on the ball at the moment, although being hurried out of possession by Mary Brown. And now it's Bulleen. Danella Buttress. One last chance. Buttress. Trey Horrison gets a glove to it. Opportunity not over. Buttress. Great touch across the face of goal. And Saleh was arriving. Couldn't get the connection that she needed. She was just off balance, which is why the ball flew over the crossbar. And that could have been a hammer blow for FV Academy just before half-time. They've been causing some issues between Buttress and Saleh. Yusefsky on the other flank, but FV Academy have held on for now. So half-time at the Ven. Still scoreless between Bulleen Lions and the FV Academy. Both sides have had their chances. Danella Buttress has been by far the most lively player for either side. The youngster coming close on a number of occasions, and right at the end, Saleh was only perhaps a step away from delivering the lead to the home side. FV Academy had chances of their own, particularly in the opening stages of the game. Chelsea Biggs hitting the crossbar from a shot from range in midfield.
you a big rugby league?
It's work.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I do enjoy it. I do. I lived in Queensland as a kid, so it's like it's huge. It's everything. So like in towns where I live, like there could be like a nuclear bomb in Sydney in the front and back page, but still be rugby league. Like,
Yeah, right. Yeah, my girlfriend grew up in Queensland, but she was born in Melbourne, but grew up in Queensland.
Okay.
So we went up to Brisbane a few weeks back. So I liked it. Went to like Gold Coast, Sunshine Coast.
Yeah. Where'd you grow up?
In the northern suburbs.
Oh, okay.
Well, she moved house, but I think she was like in the kind of the metro area for a bit, and then she went to suburbs.
Okay. Yeah, I lived like far, like in towns, which is
We're going there for a wedding soon.
Oh yeah, there you go. It's a different place. Different place than tropics.
Yeah, I've been up to Cairns when I was backpacking, and the humidity is just crazy.
Yeah, it's in winter it's the best because it's dry season. It's amazing. It's like 30 degrees and sunny.
Yeah.
Not so much Cairns definitely. Not so much Cairns. Cairns a little bit. But like definitely Darwin. Like Darwin's just 30 degrees and sunny. It's the best.
I like this Darwin.
Yeah.
It looks fun.
Yeah.
So how long did you live in Cairns?
5 years.
Oh,
So
okay.
I've lived all over the place.
Yeah.
So Sydney, Townsville, Bendigo, then on the Central Coast in Gosford, and then so
The Central Coast Mariners ground is beautiful.
yeah. I grew up. I did high school 3 minutes from there.
Yeah, right.
So it's pretty. When I got to call the elimination final there, and calling that game was pretty cool doing it there.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I was going to go there. I've got family in Sydney. I was going to get a train up, but it didn't work out in the end. But next time, I'll definitely get things to make my way up to Gosford.
Yeah.
Because they're beautiful.
Yeah, it's good.
Just give me a shout when you want to. It could be like a 10-second warning.
Yeah. It'll be like as they're
Coming out.
Yeah. Not that much to say. School is just both sides. Bulleen probably the better team at the end, but not by much.
Yeah.
Someone signed Bernie Buttress at Daily Women's Team. It's like
Welcome back for the second half of action between Bulleen Lions and the FV Academy here at David Barrow Stadium at the Finito Club. It is currently locked at no goals apiece. Both teams have had plenty of chances, most notably for FV Academy. Chelsea Biggs hit the crossbar from a long-range effort early on for Bulleen. Well, it has been Danella Buttress who has been the centre of everything for the home side. She herself came very close on a number of occasions, and just before the break, set it up on a platter for Nia Saleh, who just wasn't able to arrive at the right time to find her balance to put the ball into the back of the net. FV Academy started the game with more possession, with Bulleen happy to hit them on the break, but when you've got players like Buttress and like Naas Yusevsky on either flank, you can see why. Both goals, both teams will feel like they are more than capable of scoring the first. Let's change the complexion of this game. So it's FV Academy who get us back underway. They're in their teal kit going from right to left in this half on your screen. Bulleen Lions, the home side, going from left to right. It is the Academy on the charge early, but well cut out by Grace Cagnina, the Peruvian international. Bulleen looking to play through midfield. Rakic herself came close. A run just like this one in the first half. She'll instead play it out wide to Buttress. Danella Buttress across the face of goal. At the back post is Yosefsky. And Ray Horrison manages to get in the road. A combination of good work from her and Annabelle Yates was the thing that prevented Yosefsky from getting on that ball. It seemed like it was left to go across the face of goal as if they didn't know that Yosefsky was there. And the FV Academy get away with one there. So swapping of flanks on this half between Buttress and Yosefsky is very noticeable. Nice ball threaded through. Iaria turning and playing it out to that right flank. It's Westaway making a run. They cross in too close to Emily Shields. Long diagonal out to Yusevsky, his first touch. Not quite good enough to be out in front of her. If it was, she would have been able to run onto it. We saw some glimpses of that pace. If you give her enough of a run on Yusevsky, she can cause any team problems. Biggs out to Kokotis. Eva Kokotis, ball in, Shields once again able to claim. The right idea though from FV Academy. Getting Kokotis involved as this left wing back. Little Buttress, she's been offside on a couple of occasions in this game. Probably just a measure of how much she has been involved. It's been a fantastic game so far with no reward yet for the 18-year-old. Only just turned 18 as well. Very promising young player, promising young Victorian. Ball delivered in, and Shields once again in the right position to gather the ball. It is when you see any game with FE Academy, you see so many fantastic young Victorian footballers on display. With one Victorian team, Melbourne Victory, securing their place in the A-League Women's Grand Final today. It could be a second with Melbourne City in the second leg of the semi-final tomorrow. You just wonder where these opportunities and these young Victorians are going to be in the A-League Women's. Hope that representatives from Melbourne Victory, Melbourne City, Western United are watching. There is so much talent out there on this pitch today. There is, of course, across the entire NPL. Rakic has been busy in this second half so far. Just getting herself more involved. When she's more involved for Bulleen, the better they play, really. And she is now peeling out to the right, ready to receive this ball. Looking for a 1-2 with Buttress. It was the Academy who went out there. Ball across from Doverston. And then that ball from Goodsmith cut out. So it's Bulleen on the charge high. Mary Brown knew that she was offside there. She gave herself up. Frustration from the Bulleen bench at that offside. I think just frustration at the positioning of Mary Brown, who herself has been caught out offside a couple of times. She, of course, a substitute coming on for Taylor Golden, the American, not able to continue after what appeared to be an ankle injury in the first half. She did get up and tried to play on, so hopefully it's nothing too serious. Kokotis in a little bit of a battle with Rakic there. It's Bulleen who do come away with the ball. Buttress onside this time. Danella Buttress in space. Buttress cutting inside, looking to shoot on her left. Great save from Charlotte Ray-Horrison. It had to be good. Buttress has been threatening all game, and she's just not able to put the ball in the back of the net and get the reward that her endeavour has deserved. And nonetheless, it is Bulleen who will have the corner. Nia Saleh once more to take. Players putting pressure on the keeper. Really crowding that goal line for the in-swinging corner. Towards the back post. No one there for Bulleen, and it'll trickle out of play for a goal kick. Well, that's Francois winning the header. But Bulleen comfortably able to play it back to Shields, and now he's making Anika Doveston run back and forth a little bit as they calmly pass it between their centre-backs and keeper. Kane picking the ball up and releasing Yosefsky. Anais Yosefsky, free as a bird. Yosefsky, good touch. Great save again. Charlotte Ray-Horrison has come up big here. She's down though. And Bulleen will be forced to stop play. How she has saved that remains somewhat of a mystery. She's gone down early and then somehow stretched out a leg to prevent Yosefsky from scoring the opening goal. We've seen a succession of wonderful goalkeeping from Ray-Horrison just in this half. She had to make a couple of good saves in the first half as well. And that was top draw. After receiving a little bit of physio attention, she should be okay to continue. Of course, goalkeeper is the only position on the pitch who doesn't have to go off after receiving physio attention for obvious reasons. You can imagine some of the chaos that would cause. The play will resume with a drop ball for Bulleen. Bulleen with the team in possession at the time of the stoppage. Mandy Rakic, the player who will get us back underway. Almost treat this as somewhat of a set piece here. Rakic urging players forward. She'll kick it forward straight away, and Ray-Horrison, well, not quite tested out straight away, but made to work. She looks completely A-OK, so that's good to see. A bit of an awkward bounce. Asha Kazamara dealt with it well, though, and set Bulleen off and running again. Here they come through the middle. Yosefsky, Buttress. It's cleared out. Rosie Roger will win it in midfield, and then it's just cleared away by Jade Tam. Anywhere will do. For FV Academy at the moment, this is a real period of sustained pressure now from Bulleen. We've really taken control of this game in the second half. Rakic, ball in behind. Buttress won't quite be able to get there. Now they'll look to squeeze the press. Bulleen to win the ball back in this corner. Challenge for FV Academy, but they've done exceptionally well. Chelsea Biggs now off and running. Biggs will play it central into Doveston. Back behind for Biggs. Chelsea Biggs cutting inside on her right. Well, she had the opportunity to take the shot, just hesitated. There was a moment where it landed perfectly on her right boot. There was a window of opportunity where she could see the goals. But now it's Bulleen on the attack. Yosefsky. Naas Yosefsky with the shots. Ray-Horrison comfortably behind it. Well, for all that Bulleen have had the upper hand in this second half, the longer that it remains scoreless, the greater the possibility of FV Academy being the team to score first and being the team to have that advantage. We will be seeing a substitution, and it's a sub for a sub. Holly Massey will come on to replace Mary Brown. Brown was the player who, of course, came on in the first half to replace an injured Taylor Golden. So, Brown playing about 30 to 40 minutes or so before being subs back off again. Interesting decision there from Caitlin Friend. Buttress getting back, doing her defensive duties and doing it well. Roger Saleh. Here's Saleh releasing Yosefsky. A real one-on-one chance here. Yosefsky up against Ray Horrison. And Yosefsky finally breaks the deadlock. The Bulleen Lions take the lead, as they'd been threatening to do for all of this second half. The home side, 1 goal to the good at the Ven. Well, it was a delightful ball through. And Yosefsky, in that much time and space, just had Ray Horrison to beat. Just put off some miracles, the FE Academy goalkeeper today, but that one was going to be one too many. Now we'll see their coach Santi Escudero making a couple of subs coming off, Anika Doveston and Alice Francow. And coming on, we'll just wait for them to turn around, or the fourth official to give us the board. We have number 10, Kaya Jugovic, on the pitch. And we also have Heidi Dalton, who's come on, the number 24. So Heidi Dalton and Kaya Jugovic on, Alice Francow and Anika Doveston off. But now, FE Academy are the team chasing this game. And they started exceptionally well. They were the better side for probably the first quarter of the game. But as it's gone on, Bulleen have gotten better and better. And that goal, no less than they deserved for the way that they've come out, particularly in this second half. And perhaps Heidi Dalton there brought on to add some extra pizzazz to the FE Academy attack. Her and Jugovic, both the focal points, so perhaps a response from Santi Escudero to conceding that goal. Massey keeping the ball in, but not able to get past the FE Academy defence. A shot from the edge of the area. Buttress is there. Danella Buttress, can she turn and get the shot away? Superb defending by FE Academy there. Amelia Tartaglia showing why she is so highly rated, but Ray Horrison, who had a knock earlier, it's a lot worse for wear after that one. Putting her body on the line here. And we do have to take a moment to appreciate that defensive work from Tartaglia, because had Buttress been able to get any sort of shot away, you'd imagine it would have been Bulleen's second. Okay, Harrison back on her feet. Which is a good sign. She was clutching at her head, so you'd imagine they'll need to just take their time here and make sure she's okay. And she is lining up ready to help defend this corner. So Bulleen from a set piece. Most of their players at the back post for this one. Ball delivered towards the front post, and Buttress winning the header. Just heading it wide that time. Ball played through. Heidi Dalton, the substitute, trying to chase that down. Renahan very calmly playing it back to her keeper Shields, and the danger averted for now for Bulleen. The academy coming again. Kokotis. Still Kokotis trying to fight her way through. And it's Buttress who comes away with it, her opposite number. Good work from Goodsmith. Headed forward back to FV Academy's captain, Iaria. Towards the byline, will be forced back. Does play at central. And Dalton was lurking. Bulleen for now clearing their lines well, and again, Sasha Kozumara standing tall. Goodsmith. A diagonal ball. The defense from Grace Cagnina was comfortable in the end for Shields, but that deflection could have been a nasty one. Here come Bulleen. Buttress. Danella Buttress on the edge of the area. Buttress across the face of goal. Yusevsky couldn't get there, and offside flag was raised in any case. That was good work from Roger. Find a free Buttress. And the right decision to play it across the face of goal. Just Yusevsky couldn't quite time her run to get there. Since Tartaglia has been tasked with marking Buttress in this second half, she's done quite a good job of it. On that occasion, another time where she was the player who came away with the foul. Of course, preventing Buttress earlier, right on the goal line. He's been intercepted high though, Kokotis. Kokotis, the deflection. Shields able to keep it in. Looking to drive on that left boot. Still plenty of time for FV Academy to score this equaliser to get themselves back in the game, but it's Bulleen again on the attack. Massey's ball gathered by Ray Horrison, who's been in the wars. He's made a number of very impressive saves as well. Tartaglia has to wait. They've switched plate. And now there's that long ball forward. Kokotis won the header, but to no avail. Only to the very experienced feet of Emily Shields, who'll soak up all the seconds that she can. Of course, there's no need to start properly time wasting. Still 20 minutes to go. And the one goal separating the two sides. A goal from Anais Yosefsky after she was set free. One-on-one with the keeper. The Academy coming into this game on the back of a 3-game unbeaten run. Bulleen coming into it on the back of a 2-game winning streak. So one of those is at threat today. Rakic's ball headed away only as far as Saleh. Great save again, Ray Horrison. Charlotte Ray Horrison has been the difference between Bulleen Lions running away with this one and the Academy very much still being in it. In this half alone, that's the third wonderful save she's made. And that's not counting the work she did in the first half as well. Bulleen still looking for more from this corner.
I'm sorry.
It's alright.
That's not.
So, most of the second month.
Yeah. No.
They did go up with the payment for so long, and then